Hey, Adrian. Um, I was going to address this rather first with the shoulder pain. I think, well, as long as it keeps getting better, I think we're okay. But I think I have some ideas for what can help you out. So if this continues to be a problem, let me know, and I will suggest some drills for you to do. What was I going to say? I think that was possibly it. Yeah, I would warm up with the foam roller. I think it just makes sense, and I do think it helps with like sort of rib cage shape manipulation. Right, let me dive into these. So from your description, this is your I've forgotten which is this. This is right side. Okay, so it's flipped. Okay, so just past 90. And this is actually better on this side. Okay. So what this is looking at is the internal rotation capacity of your lower leg. So I'll send you the drill to do anyway because it looks like the right side is very limited, and this might be where you have some of these issues as well in terms of the squatting mechanics. So I'll send you the drill anyway. I think I'm now not sure about this. I think actually a question for you: Do you get this pain when you're doing leg extensions? And if yes, then my suggestion for you would be to do a kind of before you do your sets of leg extension, do a like an isometric. So like get to about from horizontal, sorry, from full extension of your knee. If you stop about kind of like 30 degrees down from there, and hold with a good amount of weight, with a weight that you struggle with, sort of like where you max out the time for about 30 seconds. So the max weight that you can hold for 30 seconds at this sort of like 30 degrees down from locked out, and do that a couple of times a week, and then let me know sort of what happens. All right, let's get into these. Good. Very nice. Yeah, sumo's looking very, very nice now. Yeah, really good. Really good. Such an amazing transformation, honestly, comparing your sumo, you know, from a couple of years ago, when you were in the IFLI gym. It's massively, massively better. So all those hours doing conventional have really paid off, I think, as well as the sort of focus on technique more recently. These also look excellent. Good, good stuff. Videos broke there. I think that's a problem in the video. Okay. Yeah, first pause was maybe a bit wobbly, but this is actually decent, I think. Possibly you need to sort of do a bit more pressing away from the floor. You're kind of just wedging into the bar, and that's the pause. Do you see what I mean? Particularly this last rep, I think. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's a difficult balance, right? Like, not pausing too high, whereas not sort of doing the same mechanics as you normally would for your sort of more normal pull. But this looks really good. Decent training week. Yeah, I just hope that we can clear up some of these little niggly pains. And yeah, the quest for good sleep continues. I actually had this conversation with somebody in the gym in Italy, and I think sort of I can't remember what. I'm sure if I just scrolled up, I could see. But I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before. But the two biggest hitters that I found that are like very, very normal are L-theanine. You probably come across these, but L-theanine, which is super cheap. It's found in tea. It's nothing crazy, but it's really good to kind of like just get your brain to shut up and to slow down. And if you're interested, it's a GABA, it's a GABA agonist, so it sort of amplifies the effect of GABA in the system in your brain, and GABA is kind of like the thing that gets your brain to down-regulate and slow down and calm down. And the other one is magnesium, but the variety of L-threonate, and you might have come across that one as well. It is a little bit more expensive, but what I found you can do, because I take a sort of a normal magnesium, like glycinate supplement, and then if I feel like I'm going to be struggling with sleep, I just take a half dose of each, if that makes sense, and that seems to be enough. Because the advantage of the threonate is that it actually very readily crosses the blood-brain barrier, which the other types don't do quite so readily. So those would be my recommendations. There are some other things that are a little bit more exotic, I guess, like melatonin, but I think that can go a bit wrong, and you can dose that incorrectly. So my personal recommendation would be to stick with those two simple things initially, and then if they don't work, then move on to other things. Anyway, let me know how that goes as well, because I'm interested in this as a topic. So let me know what your sort of sleep adventures and that research yields. Yeah, and let me know how it goes. All right, man. Well, I hope you're doing okay in general this week, and I look forward to seeing the videos at the end of the week.